I've told you before also, but again today, I want to tell you the significance of puja. The significance is this, that when you do the puja, you recognize me. By your recognition and your surrendering, the deities get happy. They are overjoyed that you have recognized it. You have fully identified yourself, that you are understanding me in my full form, that you are coming closer to them, like elder brothers feel happy when the younger ones are coming to meet them. So they start releasing my vibrations with a greater force, much greater. You have seen that after puja, sometimes when you do not absorb the vibrations, I get little tired because the vibrations start coming out of all the chakras and you do not absorb, so the give and take process is not balanced. The identification in the West is very slow because of mental activity. Your attachment to your mental activity and to your rationality is very great. With puja, the vibrations try to detach you from your mental activity, from your rationality. And then you are stationed into the realm of divine existence. Anything else, even my lecture, which is really mantra, but even that gives you a mental activity. You start thinking about it. Then by thinking about it, you think you know about Sahaja Yoga. Then by thinking that you know, you become egoistical. You think you know such a lot about Sahaja Yoga. Again it, in a way, helps to bloat your ego, that you start thinking that you know so much about Sahaja Yoga. The greatest grip on the Western being is that of rationality. Analyzing. You start analyzing everything. It is only through puja you are blown off, like when the fruit is ready, the petals of the flower out of which the fruit has come out blow off, and the fruit remains. This complete detachment is possible in even one puja. But that too takes time, because even puja is rationalized. Puja should be done with your heart, feeling the love within you, that you are worshipping your mother, who is an incarnation of Adi Shakti. It's a very great thing. Do it with your heart, not with your mind. That's why we do not allow many people to come for puja, because that creates another whirlwind of rationality. Once you are detached from yourself, all your problems become so tiny as you see from the sky, from the aeroplane, all the far-fetched things which are not so important. And the problems that are going in the houses down below do not touch you. You go beyond clouds and you live in the area of that space of divine love. Then all your petty things irritating things, all your so-called problems of life, all disappear. And then only you can be effective more, much more effective, because you become a source of divine love. Puja is the only way, I feel, you can stop your mental activity. Sahaja Yoga cannot be understood through rationality. Mentally it may be, but to become, you have to detach yourself completely. You have to go beyond it, because this limits your movement. Everything that you are doing here is significant, but it's not a mental significance, it has a divine significance. For example, even painting my feet now, what you do is to recognize me, first of all. Then the importance of these feet. These feet have been working, have been dancing for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Like we use lemons. Rationally, you cannot explain how lemons can cure a person, but they do. You have seen people being cured of mental troubles, of possessions. You cannot explain rationally. In the divine way, one can explain that it has got a coefficients which can absorb the possessions which are foreign. But why and how? That's beyond your mind. You do not understand that. You do not have that instrument. So it comes that Sahaja Yoga is to be accepted. It's the only way you can be a Sahaja Yogi. Acceptance is the only way. Go on accepting it so that you develop. Like a little plant starts accepting whatever the Mother Earth gives it and grows. It does not try to understand the Mother Earth. It does not. It just wants to grow on the riches of the Mother Earth. That is what is puja, by which you are blessed by the divine, so that you shoot off from all your physical, mental, emotional and the so-called spiritual being which was seeking into the realm where you have sought. So today we must determine that we'll have no rational activity about it. Otherwise you won't have the joy of Sahaja Yoga, which is your achievement. Stop rationalizing it. With your heart, you do the puja. All these things that you are going to do has very, very great significance, which I'll explain to you some other time. But that explanation cannot take you too far. It is too minute to enter into the gross understanding. So best is to absorb it and enjoy it. Why do you want to enter into the whole machinery of electricity? You just use the electricity. All machinery is done for you, is prepared for you. Don't try to envisage it, to conceive it in your little mind. You must know that you have to become the ocean and not try to understand the ocean with a drop of your brain. If you realize that, then you can become the ocean. Your limits are broken by puja and you become one with the unlimited. It blasts your limits and your limitations. Tell your mind not to come and trouble you during puja. Then it will work out. May God bless you. But you are small children, so it does not matter. It's a pleasant task. Little understanding must be developed that there is a protocol of this incarnation. And you should not try to pass over it. But the greatest protocol is humility, is humbleness. Humility is the only way you are given this great opportunity to worship me. If you are not humble, you cannot worship me. It's not a ritual, it's the growing within ourselves. Stop your mental activities now. Just don't think. Then only it will start working. May God bless you.